All right, let's get into your reading, Taurus. Wow, your overall energy starting off with new life and chop wood. Willing to put in that work and effort to create this new life, manifesting something new, cleaning up maybe some kind of a mess. I feel like you have something new coming in here. Your person's overall energy, we have fork in the road and higher power. They could be at a standstill or needs to make some kind of a decision. I do feel there is some kind of spiritual connection between the two of you here. Something's being guided by a higher power. We have why and time for a nap. All right, so it could be you guys are on a temporary break. You could be observing, watching, sitting back, seeing what's going on, waiting for maybe a sign or something from this person. But let's get into it, Taurus. Current energy, somebody's stuck. Somebody's feeling stuck, like their hands are tied. Could be you. That's you. This person maybe could have kept you stuck because they couldn't make up their mind or didn't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe you started asking questions and they didn't like it. I don't know. Let's see. Current energies. Taurus's person. Taurus. What's going on? Death card. Ending for a new beginning. Transformation. Scorpionic energy. Equal give and take. Reciprocity. Six of Pentacles. I feel like this wasn't balanced here. This person, maybe you were doing more of the work with chop wood. You were putting in more work and effort than this person, and maybe you got tired of it, but you were feeling stuck, or maybe this person, I don't know. Let's keep going. Keep in mind, Taurus, too, when I say your person's energy, it could be yours, so feel free to flip-flop and reverse it. But let's see what's going on. Current energies, what's going on? Current situation here for Taurus and your person. Oh, no. Someone could be feeling sadness, loss, regret, remorse. There's three aces right here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I have Scorpionic energy. Someone was being manipulative, sneaky, stringing somebody along. I just saw Aries energy too. There could have been jealousy, possessiveness. There's sadness, loss, regret, remorse, maybe of what could have been. Okay. Taurus, your person could have been stuck in something or at a crossroads. There could have been something toxic going on here, or this person is very toxic. I don't know. I feel like whatever it is, someone being stuck, it's going to transform and actually balance out. There is sadness, loss, regret, remorse here. Possibly if they abandon this. I feel like there's a new beginning though. Truth, clarity, honesty, victory, passion, chemistry, a flame, a spark, love, emotion. If for some of you, this person could have just kept you stuck, Taurus, and now you're releasing them and going after something new. Yeah, that's you, Empress energy. All right, what's blocking you and this person? What are blockages? The Moon, unknown energy, secrets. Somebody was not single. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could have kept a big secret that they weren't single or that they were stuck in something that seems to be very toxic. What else? What else was a blockage? Three of Swords. Heartache, pain. This person could have kept a secret from you. I don't know. All right, what else? What else? Blockages for Taurus and this person. Communication. They may have cut off communication now. Or they didn't communicate clearly here. Time, something taking too long. not healing. 9 of Cups. A wish fulfillment is being blocked. Commitment, leveling up is being blocked here. There could be like drinking, partying, something like that was going on, or that's how you guys met, out with friends, or you could have met at work, something like that. But there's a wish fulfillment, healing, something with time, communication, somebody not being single is all being blocked here. Wow. So how does this person feel about Taurus? How do they truly feel about Taurus? They could have... You could have been in a commitment with this person and they were very sneaky, manipulative as well. You could be working on yourself and this person is trying to use power to get you back, manipulation. All right, how do they feel about you? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. There could be an age difference between the two of you. It doesn't have to be. They want a stable new beginning here. They want to reconcile this. This is you. Scorpionic energy again coming up. They may want to reconcile this. The Sun. I'm getting a couple slight different storylines. So again, have an open mind. Place it where you see fit. Okay. The Emperor, Aries energy. Nice that here. How do they feel about Taurus? How do they feel? They want to work on this with you. They want to get on the same page and build towards the same future or have the same goals here. They see you, Taurus, as Taurus. They see you very grounded, stable, wanting long-term, wanting commitment. I feel like they want to boss up towards this. They could have been very wishy-washy. There's Gemini energy, the Lovers, making a choice in love or a soulmate bond. They know you want them to make some kind of a decision here. I don't know. How else do they feel about Taurus? Should I, shouldn't I, will I, won't I? They know they need to make a decision. They know they need to make a decision here. All right, let's see, potential outcome. What's the potential outcome? Keep in mind, you guys, everyone has free will. This could change. It's just a snapshot of what could be. The Divine is at work here. Temperance, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups. Again, could be an age difference. Doesn't have to be. I feel like you're going to get an apology from this person. I do feel it is divinely guided. 3 of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. Who is this King of Cups here? If it's not a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it could be if this person was jealous or possessive or something like that. That could be getting released here. Or somebody could be leaving a water sign behind. Justice. Something's going to balance out. What is this? For the outcome for Taurus, what is this? They could work in the legal system. There could be something to do with a contract, courts. Could just be balance. Ooh, 9 of Swords, stress. If somebody was trying to manipulate, control, all of that, it's not going to go in their favor. I feel like it's going to go in your favor, Taurus, but there is going to be stress and anxiety, sleepless nights surrounding that. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, but you're going to get clarity. What is this? The Sun. Yep. Happiness. Tell me more about this. 7 of Wands. You are protected here. Healing. Healing is going to take place. You're going to be very happy here. I feel like this is a soulmate or you have a soulmate coming towards you. But if you need to release somebody, or if there's like something with the courts or something like that, I don't think this person's going to come in until you release that person. Or they could be releasing somebody. And until that happens, you're stressed out. It will happen. Things are going to go in your favor here on what you're trying to manifest, this new life. All right. Is this someone new? Who is this? 10 of Pentacles. Long-term commitment, stability, maybe even marriage, loyalty. Ooh. After being abandoned, left out in the cold, things are going to move on to calmer waters here. Victory and success, moving on to calmer waters, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I have the Sun, I have 2 of Cups, Page of Swords. A lot of pages. I feel like you're not starting over, but you're going to be starting at a good place here. Queen of Cups, strength, so Cancer, Leo, 7 of Swords, walking away. You're going to get the strength to finally leave manipulation or control or whoever this person is, whether it's you that needs to leave this person, this toxic person behind, if it's them or you, whatever, that person will be getting left behind. Yep. And then something that's meant for you is going to come in. It could be this person. If they're leaving a situation, you have a new beginning coming towards you. It is a very strong soulmate, divinely guided connection here. All right, what's the biggest obstacle for Taurus? Biggest obstacle for Taurus in this. What's the biggest obstacle? Exhaustion. Yeah, this wore you out and going with the flow. Very hard to go with the flow when there's stuff just getting thrown at you. And I feel like you've tried to stay positive throughout this, you know, but it wore on you. You're exhausted and tried to go with the flow, but there was something that just wasn't ready, but it's starting to become ready for you. We have ripeness and then experiencing. There could have been a lesson here, or something just wasn't the right timing, but I feel like the timing is it's all coming together for you right now, Taurus. All right, you're gonna have victory and success. You're gonna have long-term commitment. Things are gonna move into calmer waters. Manipulation, all of that craziness is gonna be going away. All right, what else do we have? Sacred space, altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. Make sure you're keeping yourself, you know, protected and safe. Healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. Awakening, realization, progress. Your twin is awakening to this connection. And what did I say about timing? Divine timing. Patience, perseverance, peace. Trust that the divine knows when. That's the first card out in your outcome. Divine timing, divinely guided. There's something here. Higher power is at play. All right, ask yourself a yes or no question. 3, 2, 1. The answer to your question is yes. All right. What else do we have for Taurus? I couldn't let you get close to me, so this person was really blocked off. What else for Taurus? All right. It's time for me to heal. It could be both of you. We will be together again. You came closer than anyone. My life is not together as it seems. I knew exactly what I was doing. They could have been playing the games. They could have been manipulative. They could have been stringing you along. I don't know. There's something weird with like a weird energy, but that's getting released. All right, Taurus. All right, let's pull some letters. Could be first, middle, last name, initial. Could spell a name. Could spell a word of significance. If they have the first initial for, if they have, sorry, I said that last time. If they have the same initial for their first and last name, feel free to double it because they only have one of each letter. All right. What do we got for Taurus? G, X, and W. So GXUADHYLPOSW. Let's look at numbers. Could be birthday, anniversary, number of significance, months, days, weeks, years. Could be an age, could be angel numbers. All right. And speaking of for angel numbers, I'm seeing 333 and 44 and 11. All right, so we have 3, 5, 7, 9. So it could be the 3rd, 5th, 7th, or 9th of any month. Could be March, May, July, or September. Could be 35, 37, 73, 75, 57, 53, 9. See how it resonates. All right, also zodiac signs. Could be sun signs, strong placements in their charts, or something could happen during that season. So like Taurus season, for instance, okay? What do we got? We got double Scorpio. Scorpio came out a lot in this reading. Doesn't have to be, all right? So double Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini. I'm going to roll a Scorpio again. And we have double Leo and Pisces. So Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you this week.